All right, guys, welcome back. Today, hopefully, we finish this roof rack. We've got our sides cut, we've got our trim lock, our aluminum, our Raptor liner. We should have all the pieces we need to finish this rack. Only thing we got to finish up is the front wind deflector part. Keep trimming that down, get that to fit in there just perfectly like we want it, and bolt everything together. Once we get it all bolted together, then we're going to be able to take it apart, we'll Raptor line it, make it look clean, and hopefully have a sweet looking project built out of a garage. So what we're doing is we're making this roof rack the full length of the top of the truck or the SUV. The only thing we're running into is the fin up there for all the navigation and his XM radio. So we're kind of working that around our piece, but the roof rack is going to be the full length of the top of the truck, so that we can put the rooftop tent up there, and then we can be able to put some storage containers up there. So max tracks, rifle cases, whatever he wants to put up there, he can store and still leave the inside of his truck for cargo. We got this truck because we have a big family, so he can load his family up, his dog, and be able to go. So we've got to find extra places to put all that storage. So with the rooftop tent, extra storage, he should be plenty to go. Kingdom Overlanding. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment if you like this or not. We don't care.
Okay, also, when we removed the roof rack, we saved all of our trim on the top of the roof here. So we're going to use that and put all of that back on, or some of it, we'll put some of it back on. Won't be able to use all of it, but we're going to use our brackets. Essentially, you've got these tabs right there. That's going to help hold it down. All this trim pieces, so should look pretty clean. That way it's not just a wide open, these plastic pieces, so should look pretty good. What do you think, Mike?
It's getting there, buddy.
What do you think? Bolted?
I think it's better.
Nice and straight. Oh yeah. Finally got the front panel grinded, cut, shaved, trimmed.
Yeah, we did. And we finally got the back piece on too. So everything's bolted. The front is getting bolted on. We're close, guys. We're real close to getting it done.
Very close. You got to put a trim lock on the front piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing right now? Drilling the brackets?
Yeah, drilling the holes so that we can mount this piece on. We'll take it off, we'll weld up the brackets, do some extra trimming, clean it up a little bit, put the trim lock on, make sure everything still looks good. And then we're just after the extruded aluminum.
Okay.
We'll start putting our crosses in, where the rooftop tent's gonna sit, where everything's gonna sit nice and kosher. What am I going for?
Continue.
So yeah, we'll get everything koshered out, make it sit. We don't have any big gaps in here, So I think with the trim lock, it's gonna be really clean look. After that, extruded aluminum. After that, we're unbolting everything on this thing. We're gonna Raptor line it, put some bed liner on top of this thing. Man, it's close. It's almost there. We're almost done, guys. All right, we're gonna get back at it. Stay tuned, watch us continue this project. Cut. Okay, so we have finished cutting, grinding, fabricating. Everything fits on the Ford Expedition. All of our pieces line up, everything bolts down, we're good to go. We've put down our Loctite on all the edges that touch the Ford Expedition, sides and front. And we've also sealed that in with some Gorilla Max Strength construction adhesive. All right. So essentially what that does is it keeps out any kind of moisture, dirt, dust, you know, any kind of contaminants out of the trim lock. The trim lock. The Gorilla adhesive construction strength keeps it out of the anyways, all right. I'll cut that out later. So, all right, so it's been sitting out for a while. It's dried, it's cured. I'm gonna start cleaning the rest of the steel with some acetone. We're gonna prep that for our Raptor liner, and that's gonna be the final step for the roof rack. We'll be all set after that. Really excited. As you saw in the pictures, it's coming along great, and the Raptor liner is gonna be the last step to just really seal it off, you know, icing on the cake. So yeah, we'll get after it, we'll clean it up, paint it, shoot it, and we'll show you the afters.
This is Jacob's task. Today, as you see in his natural element, something he cannot screw up.
The most meaningful task of them all.
This is the most important, critical pivoting point of this whole project.
If this grunt work isn't done properly,
Nothing.
the project will fall apart.
Absolutely. The paint will fall apart, rust will come through, the wife will leave him, the kids will be taken from him, the house lost, everything.
Essentially, Jacob is the most pivotal part of this project.
Easy, yeah.
Ah, there it is.
And there it is. Crikey, look. In a natural habitat, the mother approaches from her den. Approaches from her den, looking for her prey. Who shall she strike next? Crikey, she's only taking the trash out. At least she's a good recycler. Knows how to use the trash system. Watch it, she's coming. Prowling her way through. Doing her peacocking. Oh, there she goes. Back in her cave.
A true creature in her natural habitat.
True creature of the natural habitat that we just witnessed, folks.
We are lucky to have survived.
Oh my goodness, our lives were so depending on that.
You love your mom?
Absolutely. I love her wholeheartedly.
Love your elbow greasing this stuff out.
Because I'm tired of working. And this is your stuff. When everything starts to be elbow grease involved, Jacob's checked out. Alright? He would rather pay someone to do this instead of do it himself. Typical.
No.
He's a typical American.
No.
Typical.
I'm okay with elbow grease. I just want to know if I'd be better served somewhere else.
Oh no. I'll tell you where you'd be better served at.
Am I done yet?
Oh, you do all the parts? Duh. Like common sense. Like a 2-year-old in the back of a car seat.
I'm better than
Are we there yet? Mom, Dad, are we there yet?
Listen, just because you're holding the camera doesn't make you in charge. Alright. Oh god, it's so strong. Don't breathe it in. It's very gaseous.
Say that again.
Gaseous. You seriously smell that?
Get out of here. So dumb. Alright, so we finally finished the roof rack on the Ford Expedition. Got it done real late last night. It's looking awesome. Got it all Raptor and linered, trim lock. All the grooves are looking good. All of our extruded aluminum is bolted in. We got it ready for the tent